right, so you notice that we're not in the studio. We're out on location, and today we taped with the Fitchburg Singers their performance for the 2015 season. And today I've got Doris with me, who's leading this. You're the director of this.
I'm the director now. Mm-hmm.
So how long has the Fitchburg Singers been together, this group, meeting and going?
Since I have been really in charge of it, it's about 15 years. But this is one of the oldest consecutive groups. Not obviously with mine, they haven't been here for 30 years, but I tried to do the history, and it looks like it went back, it started in 1983.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really something, isn't it? And Sue met her, and that's when I started and became involved in it.
And you guys, how many performances do you do? So kind of set us up with, if you get involved in this club, what's involved with it? And
we have rehearsals January, February, March, and part of April. I have a brand new program every single year, and we rehearse the first and third Wednesday of those months, and then I set up and schedule concerts for us. And most of the time I try to schedule them on the times that we would normally meet, but sometimes I can't, and everyone comes anyway, so that's good. We have about 20 concerts a year.
That's incredible. You did a couple today, so
yeah,
we should say that you're beat from being out today and around. So where are some of the concerts held at that you go out to?
Well, it varies. I already have a schedule next year for a women's club. We sang at a church on December 7th. We sing at assisted living, at senior centers, and whoever calls and asks us. So we're sponsored by the Fitchburg Singers Center, so we don't have to ask for money, but usually we get something for singing, and that goes to pay for the scarves that we wear and for the music that we buy.
So let's talk about a little bit about the music and how you select and how you put the show together. How's that work?
We have a theme, and for example, I got a call one time, and some lady wanted to do colors, and she said, well, I don't think there's enough for a whole program. And my co-director, who was living at the time, she said, write down all the songs you know with colors, and we put a whole program together with colors. We've done Hands of Time, we've done Names. Next year we're going to do Travel America in song. Many Waters was one program that we did.
I remember the 4th of July, you had like a 4th of July theme. I call it a 4th of July. It might have been America.
We do a lot of patriotic music, and one year we took a poem, took it apart, and put songs into each verse. So it was a really nice program.
And so we taped today. What was today's performance that we taped?
Kaleidoscope of Music.
I knew I would have stumbled past that if I tried to pronounce it.
Well, when we did that program in about 2002, and we called it Types of Music, and we want something a little brighter than that. So from ragtime to romance.
Right. How do you choose who's going to do the solos? Do you do tryouts for it? Some of the singers step up and do it? And they did a wonderful job today.
Our solos usually come from the people who want to. There are people who want to do solos. And sometimes I would say who would like to do a solo and then send a sheet around. But most of the time, I sort of know the person that's connected to it. And I would ask them to do it.
And now overall in the club, because there's a lot of couples in this club, so I mean, if you want to get involved, you could do it, be a couple.
There are two. Cool. There are two actually. Cindy, who did Over the Rainbow, and Dan, and then the other couple that sang that song have been married 56 years, 57 really? In March.
That's incredible.
And they're still singing together. It's beautiful. They're wonderful, the Thompsons.
We've got them on another show. So
I know that you do.
They do a really good job.
I love them both. They're just wonderful. They help me with everything.
So if people want to get involved in the club, how do they do so?
They come.
They come?
They just come.
They come, they have to contact you, go to the senior?
They-
Like,
they-
what would
sometimes
you
they
like?
do. Well, sometimes they just walk in. Carol, the girl who sang Amazing Grace, just walked in. She said, I wanted to find a group that didn't meet at night. And so she came, and she's
Now she's part of the group.
she's a wonderful part of the group. Every person in this helps me and gets me through. So
That's good.
it isn't just my dog and pony show.
No, I think you guys do a really good job.
Thank you.
So we'll be putting out the Today show that we taped. We'll be broadcasting that
Okay, I'll be
through
looking
the winter
forward
time.
to seeing it because
Right. Well, yeah, you were seeing this. You didn't get to, but you did a really good job. It's going to
Thank
look
you,
really great. So
Jeremy.
thank you for taking the time to talk with us, and good luck on future performances.
thank you so very much. We'll see you next year.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Sounds good.